China announces complete ban on all cryptocurrencies. China declares all cryptocurrency illegal. Bitcoin price tumbles as China makes crypto transactions illegal. China is back bringing FUD into the market, this time with a ban to end all bans, making all crypto transactions illegal. And this now brings up a series of questions. What does this all mean for the crypto market? Can China crash the crypto market? And what should investors do? Now, this new China ban shockwave is still unraveling and working its way through the crypto market, so I'll make sure to include everything we know so far. So in this video, we'll be looking at the impact on crypto prices so far, what happened to crypto prices after the previous China bans? We'll look at China's master plan and how it differs from the West. And then we'll finish with my thoughts on the whole thing and where do we go from here. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like. Always appreciated. Okay, so last week, China's hit the headlines again with a ban to end all bans, making all crypto transactions illegal, whether domestic or abroad. So let's start with taking a look at what's happened with the price charts. Ready? Let's do this. Starting with Bitcoin's price chart. So this was the big collapse that happened in May, and then we had the big rally in August. August was a great month. September has not been so good. But what's interesting is that the Evergrande crisis had a much bigger impact on the crypto market than this latest China ban. So news of the big China ban is this drop here, which in context really isn't that bad. I mean, compare it to any of these drops that have recently happened, and it looks like the China ban hasn't really made much of an impact. So the overall market is faring pretty well. Now let's look at some individual tokens. The biggest loser was the Huobi token. So the Huobi exchange is one of the biggest ones that serves the Chinese market. And it was actually founded in China before being forced to move. But you can see their dedicated token has lost over 50% of its value in just 7 days. So this one got crushed. And over the weekend, they did release this, that they're going to have to gradually retire existing mainland China users. And this is by the end of the year. So over the coming weeks and months, they're going to have to kick out their China users. And the other ones that got initially crushed are Filecoin and Serum. Now, as we progressed over the weekend, something very interesting happened, and it had to do with DeFi. Now, in just a 1 hour period, DeFi started to explode, having double-digit improvements. So why is this? Well, it's because Chinese users can use DeFi anonymously. So this is the Red Queen effect in action, as you can put up a dam, but the water is just going to flow around and find another path. And right now it's going into DeFi. And then just before I recorded this video today, interestingly, the crypto market is beginning to bounce back already, and Ethereum up almost 13%. Why is this? Well, it's probably because Ethereum powers decentralized finance. Uniswap a bit further down was up almost 30%, but everything else is bouncing back, which is a really positive sign. Okay, so this is a really useful table as it shows the percentage gain and loss from the previous China bans. As this was not the first time China had banned Bitcoin. You can see this has been going back to 2013, 2014, 17, 18, 19, 21. In fact, this is just another in a long line of China bans. And we can see exactly what impact each one has had on Bitcoin and the crypto market. So the first one happened in 2013, and China bans the banks from handling Bitcoin and declares Bitcoin illegal tender. and this one was one of the biggest ones. The market instantly dropped 20%, and then we also have a 1 week, 1 month, and 3 month period. And still after 3 months, the market was down over 35%. 2014, a false report stating that the People's Bank of China will halt all Bitcoin transactions. A week later, the market had gone down double digits, but after 3 months was still positive. BTC38, one of China's biggest Bitcoin exchanges, closes its doors as the Bank of China's clamped down on crypto. Again, double-digit drop, but the market had bounced back 45% after 3 months. BTC China suspends yuan deposits from the China Merchant Bank amid pressures from the Bank of China. This one didn't really have much impact, and after 3 months was up 34%. Then we had the 2017 craze. Now, China came out and banned ICOs, but it had little impact on the market and still rallied 160% 3 months on. There was reports from Chinese media starting to surface that the government plans to close down crypto exchanges. Again, little impact. And in fact, we had the boom 258%. Then in 2018, China clamps down on preferential treatment for Bitcoin miners. And this did give a double-digit drop. A month later, 40% down and 55% down. It was 2019 where China's state planner says they want to eliminate Bitcoin mining. This did have an initial impact, but the market went on to over double 3 months later. Now in 2021, China reiterates its 2013 and 17 stance that financial institutions can't provide crypto-related services. And again, this did crash the market double digits, but 3 months on, we were back in the positive. Then China announced the crackdown on Bitcoin miners and trading. Initially, this did drop the market, but again, 3 months on, back in the positive. I wasn't aware that Inner Mongolia had announced 8 proposed measures to restrict Bitcoin mining. It did drop the market double digit, but again, 3 months on, up 30%. And another one I wasn't aware of is that the big Chinese search engines were beginning to censor keywords related to crypto exchanges, and Bitcoin miners were ordered to shut down. Again, didn't have much impact. A bigger one in June, Sichuan ordered state-owned energy suppliers to cut power to 26 mining farms. This did drop the market double digits. But again, 3 months on, up 26%. And then this is the latest one, the ban to end all bans. China has basically said all cryptos are illegal. And the big takeaway from seeing the history of all these China bans is that after 3 months on average, the market was up 50%. So anyone who saw my most recent post knows that banning and control is just the Chinese way. They have a history of banning all the great innovations from the West and then just creating their own version which they can control. I wouldn't say China is still strictly a communist country, as they do have a stock exchange and other things people can invest in, but they're certainly not capitalist by any means. It seems to be a hybrid of communism with a little bit of capitalism thrown in, but above all else, the government must maintain control. And it looks like the future of crypto is going to be done without China. Now, there is some good news out of all this FUD. You see, this was the biggest ban of them all. They've basically made all crypto illegal. So the flip side is, we will never again get another ban out of China. This is the final ban. And for me, what's even more important than China is how the US adopts crypto. And luckily, we do have some great senators in Congress fighting for the cause. So here is what Senator Toomey recently said about this big China ban. China's authoritarian crackdown on crypto, including Bitcoin, is a big opportunity for the US. It's also a reminder of our huge structural advantage over China. And then, Beijing is so hostile to economic freedom they cannot even tolerate their own people participating in what is arguably the most exciting innovation in finance in decades. Economic liberty leads to faster growth and ultimately a higher standard of living for all. Last week, China dropped the ban of all bans on the crypto market, basically making all crypto illegal. After an initial sell-off, the market has actually fared pretty well and is already bouncing back. Unfortunately, there were certain coins that did get crushed on the news: the Huobi token, OKB, and Filecoin. Huobi has announced it will be closing all accounts from China over the coming weeks and months, and we'll probably see more exchanges having to follow suit. And history shows that 3 months after a major China ban, prices have been up between 30 and 50%. Now, what do I think? Well, I'm not in the camp that this is just another China ban. I think this is the ban to end all bans. They've basically made all crypto illegal. And the flip side is we will never get another China ban. However, I'm also not in the camp of running to the hills and screaming the crypto market is over. I do think crypto can survive without China. However, it would have been nice to have an extra 1.4 billion people. Hey ho. The Red Queen effect is already in action. Huge migrations will be taking place from certain exchanges over to others, from certain tokens into others. There's already a big influx into DeFi because decentralized exchanges, people can invest anonymously. For me, what's more important is how the US chooses to adopt crypto. We do need the US market on board if crypto is going to hit the big numbers that we're all rooting for. So for me, I'm more concerned with the US than I am with China. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This was the latest FUD working its way through the system. Now, tell me, what do you think about this big China ban of all bans? For now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then click below and join us. Got some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.